I started the environment build on a blank project, adding a HDRI image and a directional light, and started making the town out of a house asset pack from the Unreal marketplace, allowing me to build the base street, the houses, hedges, light poles, power lines, and the road. After that, I created the dirt area outside the street, building it using the sculpt tool, making it have mounds. I've also added some megascan rock formations just to add to the look of the outside area. Next was adding the furniture to all of the houses, switching up the variation between each. Cars and mannequins were also added to the scene along with grass. Most of the animations were created within Maya. The animation with the clock tower involves the countdown. The animation of the nuke tower shows the dropping of the bomb, and the button was also animated in Maya. The explosion animation was gathered from an explosion pack from the Unreal Engine marketplace. It uses the Niagara particle system within Unreal Engine. The other animations that are in the scene utilize the sequencer and blueprints within Unreal Engine. This is the first person character blueprint. Everything within the first person blueprint is default, except a blueprint I had created to change the sound of footstep depending on the material the character steps on. This is the level blueprint. In the level blueprint, there are many groups of nodes which do different things within the level. These include starting the different animations at specific times, playing sounds, and starting cutscenes. For example, these nodes set off a different animation when the button is pressed. This allows the character to press the button, making the button play its animation and sound, and setting off the clock tower animation. Once the clock tower stops, the bomb drop animation plays, which sets off the nuke animation. Each of the doors are all in the level blueprint, allowing the player to start opening the doors to each of the houses. The camera sequence is also in here. This allows the cutscene to play when the button is pressed. Other nodes in the blueprint also control the fog/dust and the changing of the sky color. Throughout the level, there is both ambient audio and audio that gets played for certain actions. The ambient audio also changes depending on where the character is. Inside buildings is quieter than outside because of the audio volumes placed in each house. It also stops when the bomb drops, creating an eerie effect. Other audio plays when the animation occurs. For example, the button press, siren, and bomb explosion sound effect. The one object that allows everything to play when the button is pressed is the box trigger. For anything to happen in both the character blueprint and the level blueprint, the character must be inside the box trigger to trigger any animation. For the fences around the level, I had created a blueprint so that I can place one and drag it to duplicate it, instead of placing them one by one, making it easier for me to create multiple fences. Blocking volumes were also placed within the level to stop the player from going out of bounds and falling off the map.